Lady D, D-Man.
Here we go.
Come and chat with Lady D and D-Man mob. Open up your ears, get the top verbal blog with the #1 team who's trying to reach the stars. Have you wanted like a fiend? Can't get it, you a star. Conversation with me, baby, you're bound to stay up. Conversation with me, baby, we don't give a word on the news and whatever. Hit the pavement, laughing at these fools, chat with Mob Entertainment.
Mob Entertainment. BCM, Infamous Lady D. Infamous Lady D online.web.com.
Come and chat with Lady D and D-Man mob. Open up your ears, get this top verbal blog with the #1 team who trying to reach the stars. Have you wanted like a fiend? Can't get it, you a star. Conversation with me, baby, you're bound to stay up. Conversation with me, baby, we don't give a what up on news and whatever. Hit the pavement, laughing at these fools, chat with Mob Entertainment.
Mob Entertainment.
Yeah, it's Lady D and D-Man Mob.
D-Man Mob. D-Man
Mob Entertainment.
BCM.
All day, baby, all day.
With hearing this news, you know, comment down below what y'all think about this healthcare fraud and this public corruption. But I also have a little more information as far as something else that I spoke on like a couple of weeks ago, maybe, when this new wave of uterus replacements. So this is a post that one of my Facebook followers had posted, and I'm going to quote. Their name is Yuwana Aminatu, and I quote, she said, "Ladies, listen to me. If you have not got your tubes fixed, do not. The doctors steal and remove parts they have no business removing. I thank Dr. Levy and his staff at Rio Bravo for successfully reconnecting 5 centimeters of my tubes. The doctor that tied them cut them close to my uterus." And then she says, "Spiteful B, I had to get blessed hands all the way in. She is in Tampa, Mexico, having this procedure done." She said this was a stressful yet successful therapy. So like I said, she is letting us know, and she also put the pictures of her in the hospital, you know, having the surgery to get that tissue replaced.
Wow.
So like I said, this took me back to when I said this new wave of the future for these European Caucasoids, you know, they will have this uterus replacement surgery. So where are they getting these uteruses from? So people, be careful getting on these surgical beds and letting these people cut you open.
Yeah, because their birth rates have gone way down.
Yeah, and they may be taking more than just your uterus.
As you know, they say the devil is here to kill, steal, and destroy, but wink, 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 wink. You know, and some people say God don't like ugly, and he'll, you know, start to punish you at some point in time. So, wink, wink.
All right. So let us know your thoughts on this. If you know somebody this has happened to, you know, anything like that, let us know. Put us on. Let's get the word out so these people can be, you know, on the lookout for situations like this. Now, we told you about the fraud that's going on in the medical field. We told you about the fraud that's going on with your utility bills. Now we're telling you about this craziness as far as in the medical field again. So,
Utility bills. Boy.
so next we're gonna move on to fashion and beauty trends, and I will insert the pictures so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So this is the spring fashion for 2019 according to Elle. So #1 is gonna be straw handbags, ladies. And I didn't get anything for the fellas, and I do apologize.
It's all good.
But yeah, y'all, you can feed off of this too. You know, the men and the ladies like to coordinate. So you know. So anyway, so the first thing is the straw handbags, and I'll insert the picture. Also the crossbody fannies. You know, when we were younger, they had the fanny packs. Remember those? Well, they're the crossbody fannies now.
I wonder, do Hulk Hogan still wear a fanny pack?
He probably does. Also, the track pants and scarves. You know, well, first of all, track pants have been around forever, and they are pretty much talking about the ones like look like the Adidas track pants. But now you can wear heels with them and all of this. All right, so scarves, instead of tying your scarf to the side or letting it flow loosely in the front, they're tying them in the back.
Okay.
All right, also florals and denim jacket. And I have always loved the denim jacket. I don't know why I don't have one, but that's on my to get list. But the florals on whatever. Yeah, florals with denim jackets. I insert the picture. All white with a tweed blazer. The clashing 70s florals. So they just bringing back this hippie look.
Everything just comes back.
Also the buttercup yellow suit. The stirrups. Remember the stirrup pants that go under your feet? The leggings that go under your feet. Now you put them over your shoe.
Okay.
That's the new thing. But the leggings are back. The stirrups. The slouchy suit. It's like a man's suit that a woman has on, but it's really, really slouchy. Yeah. Flare jeans, patchwork suede, and clogs. Another old one. The white jumpsuit, like the painters wear.
Oh wow.
Or the people in the crazy facility. All right. The metallic Birkenstocks. You know they are. They sell them at Walmart, but since, you know, these are metallic, same shoe, but with a name on it.
Oh.
And also synthetic rubber. We usually call it patent leather, but rubber. So yeah, guys, that's what's up for the spring. Move into music, and I was able to listen to 2 artists barely. So the first one is, I have something in my eye and it's bothering me.
Excuse us for a moment.
But anyway, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments on this spring fashion. If y'all have anything that you want to add, let us know so we'll bring it in next week. So anyway, moving on to music. I listened to Little Black Dress by Becky G. And this is an artist that my kids love. They loved her, you know, when she first came out from Mexico. Oh, well, California. But she's Mexican, you know, she had that little J-Lo vibe going with her, but she does rap. But she has grown up. And I listened to her song. And what I can say is that she is, you okay?
Excuse me.
She is definitely talented. She sounds good, she can dance, and she looks good. She still has her Latino flavor. And I think that she would be just as big as Cardi B right now. I give her 2 thumbs up. I like her style. And then the girl can dance.
Wow.
That is a plus. Also, I listened to Benz by Solange. Y'all know that I've been rocking with Solange from the beginning. But this song, I'm just gonna explain what I wrote. So the song starts off really soulful. Then it begins to sound like she's rapping. It's cool. The song is not that lengthy. As soon as you catch your groove, it's over. I just feel like like Solange has a range, and she's a real vocalist, and she did not show that in this song at all. She didn't really showcase her true talent. But I don't know if this was a space filler or what she was trying to go. Is she trying to do that sing rap thing or what is really going on? But it's okay. I just feel like she could do better. And I've heard better. List y'all opinions below. Have you heard it?
No.
So
She
yeah.
probably just wanted to be like low key, let you know, hey, I don't always have to go all the way in. I can fall back like some of these other people too, you know.
Yeah. I guess. I like when they go all in. I like when they give it their heart, soul, mind, body, spirit, and just pull you in. I don't like when it's just something scribbled down and the beat sound like the last beat from the last song. And the hook almost sounds the same as the last 4 songs.
Yeah, back in the day, you get a CD and you got 3 songs on the CD that you like, and the other ones are trash. And it got like 14 songs on it.
I'd rather you take your time and create your album instead of just trying to throw something together. If it takes 2 years, take that 2 years to give us something of quality. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, leave your opinions below. And this is not knocking Salome. Okay. I still love her as an artist. I know she can do better. But I wasn't really feeling the song, and that's just my opinion. But leave your thoughts below. Moving on to movies or books. Today it'll be a movie because I don't have a book for this week. Do you?
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna insert a picture, but Pet Sematary is coming back out, and it's based on Stephen King's novel. It's coming out in theaters April. So I'm gonna show you the actual trailer, but not the trailer, the picture of the trailer. So you can go and view the trailer to see if there's something that you want to see. I'm not really interested in the horror film. It really didn't spark my interest in any type of way, but I'm sure that there are plenty of people out there who like horror films. I'm just not one of them, especially not that one.
Yeah. Pet Sematary remake.
All right. So if you all have some something to add as far as movies or books, please leave them below.
Yeah.
Put us on.
Yeah. Like I said, we don't do horror films. I don't do really horror films. I have. I've actually went to the movies with her at a horror film or something like it, and I literally remember her screaming in the movie.
Oh, I thought that was the one I went to sleep on.
And she was the only one screaming. I mean, everybody was like,
I don't like horror films. They scare me for real.
but anyway, the sports a little bit. Sports. The big thing, I guess you can say, that's coming down is March Madness College. Hey, it is what it is. You got a lot of teams that's been in it, and Duke is a favorite to win. I think Virginia might be a pretty good favorite. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with Duke because they do have a pretty good talented team. They have a couple of guys that's on their team that may go 1 through 5 just off of that team alone. So when it comes down to the NBA draft, the Lakers are definitely out of the playoffs. So everything's on LeBron's shoulders. Like, okay, you went to the Lakers, and you know the Lakers did not make the playoffs last year, and they almost seem like they would have a what record this year without LeBron that they had, last year. So, is LeBron the answer to the Lakers? How much help are they going to need? Some are saying that they may think to be the first pick of the NBA draft, so that they can draft what everybody is saying that Zion Williams out of Duke. So if he comes to the Lakers, will an aging LeBron James be able to do anything? Will they go to the playoffs next year? I don't know. They got a lot of different things that they're trying to do. They still kind of want Anthony Davis. They've been talking about getting the guy from the Celtics who was LeBron James' teammate in Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving. I think that's his name. Yeah, I think that's his name, Kyrie, but he's with the Celtics now. So we don't know. It's going to be a whole lot of moves in NFL. You know, the They're doing a lot of trades. Antonio Brown of the former Pittsburgh Steelers, Antonio Brown, he's with the Oakland Raiders now. Le'Veon Bell, their running back that sat out last year, because he didn't want to be franchise tagged. So what they did, he played his rookie year. He outplayed his rookie year. The next year they franchise tagged him. I think they wanted to franchise tag him again, and then a possible third time. So that's like 6-7 years that he's been played in the league. And so when it comes down to try to renew his contract, they just want to go ahead and trade him because he's had a lot of touches. He does a lot of running and a lot of catches. So he's a real good talent for that team. But because after he sat out, now he's a New York Jet. And speaking of New York, OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., has been traded to the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns overnight just became an NFL playoff contender and possible Super Bowl contender. Overnight. Sensation that they had a rookie last year. And the guy is good, Nick Chubb. He is good. And then they'll also have some help coming, the former Kansas City Chiefs player. I don't want to mention his name right now because he's going to be suspended for 8 games because of an incident that happened with, So I'm not going to say it. But yeah, he'll come in after 8 weeks. I hope that he has learned from this mistake, and some things you just don't need to do, and that's one of them. But I hope that he's learned from this mistake. But yeah, Cleveland Browns have Baker Mayfield as quarterback. That team has so much talent on offense that they are literal contenders to be playing in the NFL next year. Well, this season, and the Super Bowl for next year. So it's just crazy. So there, a lot of people saying that the Cleveland Browns is must watch TV. I don't think they've won a championship or any kind since Jim Brown was on it. And that was a long time ago. I wasn't born. I mean, I've never seen him play, but some clips, he was pretty bad. He was like a man amongst boys in the NFL as well. So we'll see what Baker Mayfield can do, because he broke the rookie record for touchdown passes, and note he did not start nor play in all of the games as well. So with OBJ on the team and Odell Beckham's college, teammate Landry, and their former LSU receivers coach is on there as well, under first-year head coach Kitchens. So as some people may say, what's going to be cooking up for the Cleveland Browns in the kitchen this year? So I would say Cleveland Browns has a pretty good shot. They're going to be top 5 definitely, if they can stay healthy. What do you think?
Yes, what he said.
I'm going to go on record. I'm going to say that the regular season wins for the Cleveland Browns will be about, the record may be 13-3. And be in the playoffs. The three losses, I don't really know who's going to beat them, but Pittsburgh Steelers may give them a run for their money, still, just to kind of try and prove to everybody that, hey, they're still a pretty good team. I just don't know really another team that may just beat up on the Cleveland Browns at all. I don't know. So if they stay healthy, it will be one to be reckoned with. So we'll see. And I just think for those who've seen the 100-year anniversary NFL commercial during the Super Bowl, and probably more after that, when Tom Brady passed Baker Mayfield all the rings after he said, hey, get in there, old man, and he passed the rings, that was pretty much saying, to me, that's foreshadowing, saying, Baker Mayfield, you got next. You got the rings next. And he's young to get them. Brady didn't win all the rings until he had a long time in the NFL, in the league, before he finally went to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to bore you anymore. If you're bored. Hope you bored. All right then.
Well, if y'all have anything to add on to that, please leave that information in the comment section for him. And I do want to say thank you, D-Man, for your informative information on this topic.
Okay.
Because I don't follow sports. Oh.
It's getting interesting right now. It's getting interesting. Oh, just a quick note. I saw a photo of a past NFL wide receiver by the name of Eric Mose when he was in college at Mississippi State University. And he was doing a jump to catch a pass. And it's like he was just jumping up into the third level of the stands or something. He was just sitting like all over everybody else. Like, you know, like somebody, hey, let me stand on your shoulders real quick. And he just jumped up there. The guy was extremely high. I ain't seen nothing like that before. So that's amazing.
I have Michael Jackson when he jumped from. Next we'll be moving on to law. And this week I don't have really anything for law, but I do want those of you who can go look up the Proclamation 95. Because that's what I was sitting here trying to read. And I am so confused. I'm going to have to sit down and read this for real. Because the wording in this is saying something differently than what we thought. So I'm going to have to print this out and read it. And this is what it will look like. If y'all can see that. Well, I'll insert a picture.
Yeah, insert a photo.
Yeah, so check that out for law today, guys.
The Proclamation 95. And for those that may not know what that is, I think it's somewhere where Abraham Lincoln signed that, or what would be the original Emancipation Proclamation. So Proclamation 95 is one that you definitely want to look at.
All right, so I'm going to read that later, and then next week we'll discuss that a little bit further. All right. If you already have information on this, please leave it below and give us your thoughts. To health, and I do have a little bit of information on fenugreek seeds. I know that people know that fenugreek seeds are good for hair, but I want to tell you some other things that fenugreek seeds are good for. And I'm just going to go down the list. Fenugreek seeds are good at balancing the cholesterol. They soothe upset stomach and digestive problems. They reduce menstrual cramps. They reduce your appetite. They reduce fat mass. They maintain liver and kidney health. They reduce fever. They enhance milk production in new mothers. They maintain blood sugar levels for those of you suffering with diabetes. Here's a natural cure.
Well, we can't say cure, but it'll definitely help.
It boosts libido. Libido. They soothe skin inflammation or injury, such as joint pain and arthritis. And also, you know, you can add this to your skin and hair regimen because it does help to repair damaged hair follicles and reduce hair fall and dandruff. So you can research more about the fenugreek seeds because they do seem to be very beneficial if you know how to use them for whichever problem that you may be dealing with.
Yeah, can you say the word one more time, a little bit, you know, slower for some people that might not know exactly what you're saying?
Well, I'll write it on the screen.
Okay.
But the word is fenugreek seeds. All right. So if you have any information or any more to add to that list, please list this below and give us your thoughts on the fenugreek seeds. If you have used them for any of these ailments or problems, please list it below. All right. We're gonna move on to great places to travel. This was on travelandleisure.com. They said it was 50 great places to travel. I only counted 48, so I'm just gonna go down the list. Because people may have never thought of some of these locations, and some of them were surprising to me. So I'm just gonna go down the list. Some of them I can't pronounce, but I'm gonna do my best.
Okay.
All right, y'all can put them in Google and see how you're supposed to pronounce it. All right, so the first one is Santiago, Chile. The next one is Brisbane, Australia. The next one is Panama City, Panama. The next one is Turquoise Coast of Turkey. The next one is Langkawi, Malaysia. The next one is Montecito, California. The next one is the Adirondacks, New York.
Hadn't heard of that one.
The next one is Alberta, Canada. You know French, what that say?
Don't worry about it.
Alsace, France. And then you have the Andaman Islands, and this is between India and Thailand. Armenia, Berlin, Cambodia, Cambridge, England, St. Regis, Cairo, Egypt, Elqui Valley, Chile.
What about Cairo, Illinois?
That's not on the list.
No.
They don't have anything, spectacular there.
I'm just saying the two cities, Cairo, Egypt, Cairo, Illinois.
All right, the next one is Etiyek, Hungary, the Florida Keys, Georgia, the Grand Canyon, the Grenadines, which is dozens of the islands in the Caribbean, the Guanacaste Province, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Helsinki, Finland, Ho Han, Vietnam, Hudson Yards, New York City, Houston, Texas, Ischia, Italy, Israel, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Los Cabos, Mexico, Madeira, Portugal, Matera, Italy, Nairobi, Kenya, Namibia, South Africa, Northern Territory, Australia, the Prague, Rwanda, East Africa. They acting like Rwanda, these parts of Africa is lit, okay? San Cristobal de las Casas, Mexico, Scotland, the Seychelles, which is the coast of East Africa, Sharjah, United Arab Emirates. A few people that I know actually go over there all the time. Singapore, South Island, New Zealand. This is a hard one, guys. Tisville de Lege and the Danish Riviera.
Okay.
Toronto, Tunisia, and then the Uttarakhand, India. So these are some places to consider. I will list them on the screen so y'all can look them up and discover what they have to offer, because all of these places are supposed to be lit in some form or fashion. So these are some places besides.
And Georgia, Georgia is lit. The whole state.
The whole state, yeah.
Some places is kind of country and it ain't nothing but woods and stuff. But
most people go to Atlanta anyway. Or Savannah.
Okay.
And it's another
Augusta,
spot.
Georgia.
Yeah, it's Augusta, and then it's one more. It's pretty lit too. What's the name of it? I'll put it on the screen when I think of it. That is it for today, unless you have anything else you want to add.
Randoms.
And while he's thinking, y'all, if y'all have any other vacation spots we may need to consider, please list them below and tell us all about them.
Yeah, I have a vacation spot that is okay. Cozumel, Mexico.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Mexico is lit.
It's not all what you think. It's just like anywhere you go, certain parts may be a little bad, and you might not want to go or visit those places. But those aren't the tourist selection anyway. So
Right. And I was thinking Mexican food would be a lot better in Mexico. It wasn't. But anyway.
well, but that's all I have.
And that's all I have for today, guys. We want to thank you all so much for bearing with us, for tuning in today. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
And we hope to see you guys next week. If you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, or suggestions, or anything, leave them
Comment
below.
down below.
Or you can hit us up on Twitter. We are on Twitter at Chattin with Mob Entertainment. And yeah, thank you guys once again so much. And we hope to see you guys next week. And until next time, peace and love.
Peace and love.
And be blissful.
MOB, BCM, Lady D, D-Man.
Here we go.
Come and chat with Lady D and D-Man Mob. Open up your ears, get the top verbal blog with the #1 team who's trying to reach the stars. Have you wanted like a fiend? Can't get it, you a star. Conversation with me, baby, you're bound to say yes.